Twitch not wanting to work? I don't know. It says Twitch is going.
Jesus Christ. Let's see. Yep, it says we're live.
Okay, there we go. I got the notification now. This last week Discord, whatever. It'll be fine. Alright. I mean, so right before we started, you were looking at Joe Ziegler, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
He looks like that.
he was the new director after
Mm.
the old director had like a whole legal battle with Sony and Bungie
Mm-hmm.
over accusations that turned out weren't true, and they ended up settling like in his favor out of court. And so Joe Ziegler came from the Valorant team and kind of saw taking Marathon into the kind of hero shooter direction that it
Mm-hmm.
has now, where like essentially it's a hero extraction shooter because
Mm-hmm.
you have your different like character level loadouts and everything. So
Yeah.
he is now no longer at Bungie, and you were like, he seems like a cool dude. Just judging by, I read while playing Marathon every single day, I read multiple
Mm-hmm.
like game updates written by this dude, and it was like, hey, we get it, we're trying. He was the one
Mm-hmm.
who kind of, towards the beginning of this season, he was talking about like season 3 and 4 and 5, like having like longer roadmap plan things for Marathon,
Mm-hmm.
which I had very
Yeah.
little faith in them being able to pull off then, and I have even less. So this coming week is the mid season 2 update, which is bringing the experimental PvE, like Vault Breakers. It's like a 3-player PvE where you're doing Cryo Archive without other teams trying to kill you. And like you can't
Oh.
take the gear that you get. So you're getting different rewards for solving vaults. So you're not
Yeah.
necessarily progressing like the prime Cryo Archive objectives, but you can
Yeah.
go in there and learn the map. And that thunder was crazy. I don't know if Discord just took that out, but that was some loud ass thunder.
Maybe because it started turning you into a robot, so maybe that's the trade-off. It turns you into a robot. Negate the thunder.
Oh.
So, yeah, Vault Breakers is coming out this upcoming week, and I'd like to get on it. There's only like one person that I played Marathon with when I was playing Marathon heavily that is still playing Marathon. And it's
Yeah.
like, so the the Marathon subreddit is just continues to be miserable because I'm just getting notifications. They're like, everybody come back to the game for Vault Breakers. It'll be a great time. Like we can get
Just begging.
yeah
We
on
good.
straight
We off that.
yeah.
They should have took people's $20, their hard-earned $20. We wouldn't be in this situation.
That's true. Madrid, out of the three of us, was probably would have been the better candidate to keep that game.
Nah,
Honestly, the only reason I can't, if I had time, if life wasn't lifing, we could play. I could play a marathon.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm too addicted to Marvel Rivals, man. I put that syringe in last night with the squad. We added a person. There's a dude like met on Blue Sky.
Mm-hmm.
We were both talking about Marvel Rivals. So I was like, bro, play with me sometimes. That's why I'm on the friends list. It was just him. I was like, well, we're in a 5 stack. 5 plus 1 equals 6.
Let's go.
I got him in the
Quick
Discord
math.
and quick
Yeah.
maths. Played some matches last night.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so fucking sick of Jubilee. Oh my god. She throws out these like huge orbs that just get bigger the more she shoots them, and it does healing and damage. So healing to her team, damage to the enemies. So it's like I don't want to stand in this and take tick damage.
Moira.
And she can
shit.
pop it, and she can pop it. They're huge. They take up like these huge. They control space. And so she can pop it and like blind you and cause you to take more damage, and it increases her rate of fire when she does that. So she'll deal more damage and deal more healing. I'm so fucking sick of being in a match with her and just seeing those shits. And they track you, so they just slowly float around. Oh, they slowly just hover around.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying.
It does sound annoying. Also dope at the same time.
Yeah. I don't play enough Jubilee to get to revel in it. Instead, I just get mad at it.
Chris, Jubilee is
It's
not
valid.
the character to bring you to Marvel Rivals, because
Oh yeah, the visual clutter right now. They had to like do a hot fix for it. It's still bad.
readability is for, if you don't already understand inherently some of the stuff, readability is just
Brother, even if you do, there's moments where I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on right now?
That's crazy.
Like they basically gave everybody like a new 2 abilities that they can choose from.
Mm-hmm.
And all those shits, of course, they all have their own special particle effects to go along with it. So there's
Makes
2 for
sense.
each character that you gotta keep up with. And then the synergies, and then sometimes when you get like a special skin, it changes the visual effects of the of abilities, like their ultimates and stuff like that. It even changes their callouts. Oh, God.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's like clearly we have to hate ourselves to keep playing this shit. So, I don't know what that says about us, but yeah.
and we were looking at the characters, or like I was looking at just the roster of characters. Overwatch had no excuse. The clip they're putting out characters is like, while Overwatch this year is doing its most amount of characters, I think we only have like 2 left out of the ones they promised for this year.
I think so. And it's like we could say that it would be Overwatch trying to like, like set up the characters slowly and then like build them up and like give them lore and all this shit. But when I look back, it's like we didn't really get that a lot of the time anyway. It was just like, oh yeah, here's this character we've been hinting at for like 6 fucking seasons.
Right.
Here they are now.
Yeah.
Junker Queen it took.
They only.
It took the game literally hard launching, and when she came out, you could tell that she was made to be an off tank that pairs along with a main tank.
When they got rid of the off tank role. Just
They fucking took the off tank role out back and shot it in the fucking head.
which
Just to put it back. Kinda.
yeah. Kinda. I have only like, when I went back for those like couple weeks I was back, I was playing 6v6 as a main tank the majority of that time. So, and I don't think I at any point played anything that wasn't 6v6. It was either like roll queue 6v6 where I was a tank, or I probably played. Yeah, I played Kiriko, so she's a healer. But
Yeah, Kiriko's fun. But I don't know if I already talked about this, but one of my favorite things they did do in Marvel Rivals was there's a big dinosaur, Devil Dino. They gave him guns for one of his team ups. So two guns just manifest on his back, and he just lets it sing. And it's a decision, and I stand by it.
Yeah, I tried that out when I played. That was like, because I was like, all right, I'm tanking in this game too. So I played Magneto, tried out Emma
Mhm.
Frost. Wait, is the tank, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Devil Dino. But yeah, I
Yeah,
was.
yeah. He does take a level of skill from yourself and then also from your healers because he's huge. It's so easy to shoot him. It's so easy to shoot him. If your healer literally isn't in your pocket, you're gonna die.
And he has a lot of buttons, I feel like, in comparison to other people.
He does, but it's not hard though. He's got a lot of buttons because he's a dinosaur. Doesn't make sense, but he's a dinosaur. His primary fire is he just bites you. But he also gets a dragon breath that so you do the dragon breath that causes bleed damage, and then you do your jump dash and you can pick somebody up. And if you're standing right next to him, you don't go through the full jump dash animation. And then the other button is just an even bigger bite that like bites like 3 times. So you kind of use that to finish somebody off. And then there's the gun move, which does not have to be there. Which also does bleed damage.
Jesus.
And splash. So yeah.
And there are
Of
particle
course.
effects to all of these different things.
And
And
there's
it's just a giant
particle effects.
dinosaur.
Yeah. Oh, and he has a shield. That's another button.
Magneto
Like, really,
was
I'm
relatively
insane, right?
straightforward. It's like, all right, this is my
Like if you ever played Sigma in Overwatch, like they're literally the same fucking guy.
and
Except
then
for
I
Sigma's big rock is an ability. Just turn that into Magneto's ultimate. An even bigger rock that sucks everything in, and then he drops it on you.
So, just to put a point on the marathon thing, I had very little faith that marathon was going to survive the year in the state it was in, but now that it lost its director, the one who was promising all of the like forward-looking things that seem cool,
not looking-
it's
looking bleak.
It's been bleak. It was bleak when I was still playing, and I stopped playing.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew it was bad when you stopped playing.
Have you played any of the PvE?
It's not out yet. The
Oh,
kind
it's not
of
out yet.
modes that they've had that have been PvE, I ran a
Mhm.
couple, and I think that was like with y'all maybe. I don't know. It was weird.
Hmm.
The couple times I did it, but essentially the mode was one squad loads in, and then rooks load in earlier, and there's only
Mhm.
one exfil. So like if you load in as a rook, you basically have to get adopted by the crew that loaded in, or
Mm.
just be really sneaky about it. Because like there have been a couple times where I had to play as a rook for like challenges, and it was like, well, they're not going to adopt me, so I'm just going to hide in this really weird corner until they activate the exfil, and I'm going to wait till the countdown hits like 3 and run in, because unless they know I'm here, it'll take them longer than 3 seconds to figure out I'm here and kill me, especially with the exfil like your vision being distorted by that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so but the reason that mode didn't really work out and they only did it for like a couple weeks was because nobody would load in as a rook because there were better rewards for you to just load in as a solo crew. Like
Mm-hmm.
it, the PvE elements were harder to deal with, but like if you were used to playing solo, you were used to dealing with those, and so you could either load in as a runner by yourself and be able to progress like challenges and like actually work on different things. Where Rook, you can't really do that. Rook are like scavenger runs. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
just like get as much shit as you can get, but you can't work
Did
on
they not think
contracts.
that through?
No, because I think like they thought the people that play Rooks would have, because that's like Rooks are scavengers. Like everybody I know who plays Rook is like out to ruin somebody's day. And
Mm-hmm.
so if you go into that mode with that attitude, there and like a crew's been going around and opening up all the difficult things to open up, and you can just like go behind them and get anything they left behind.
Mm-hmm.
Like it made sense. It just wasn't tuned right because it was just kind of like a iteration of the sponsored kit modes that they've been doing in different ways since like early season one. But yeah, so
That's the thing about like live service games and shit like that. It's like a lot of the decisions you make are contingent on end up becoming contingent on like how the player base receives it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you put some shit like that in it and they're like, that's stupid, we're gonna do it this way and get paid, you know, and then you're like, oh fuck, we spent all that time setting it up like this, and y'all not even doing that.
well, it's not. That's the thing. They iterate really quickly on, and so there were things that they were like, all right, we're testing this here. All right, mid season one is a permanent thing and it's no longer experimental. Or that's why I think Vault Breaker is going to be permanent. So like they've been moving quickly as far as like, all right, here's an experimental mode. We're gonna see how y'all play this, and we're either gonna continue having it work like this, or we're gonna take it away and change it, or we're just going to change it and leave it in there. So
Mm-hmm.
like even things like duo queues. When the game came out, you could not load in as a duo.
What was what was that mode that High Guard added? Was it like 5v5?
Yeah,
Wasn't that permanent?
I mean that game wasn't permanent, so
That's my point.
but yeah, marathon. I'm going to like be as sad as I can be the day they shut down Bungie and end this game because they already laid off
Yeah.
everybody who was on the Destiny side, and when you shut down Marathon, there goes everybody on the Marathon side, and that's
Yeah,
Bungie.
it sucks that we're at this point where like games just get shuttered. You know,
And Bungie's a
it's
huge name to just go down. That's like
yeah.
That's acquisitions
historic
for you.
name.
That's acquisitions for you.
Yeah.
It's like the video game industry is operating like the fucking food service industry. You're on a razor fucking thin margin, like a katana blade thin margin, and
Yeah.
you slip up, you get fucking disemboweled. Like what the hell?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And they were free. Bungie was free from Xbox.
they were free from Xbox and they were
Activision.
free from Activision, but they
Just
They
didn't
were
have
in
the
it.
money to.
they were in a position where if they didn't get acquired by Sony, when they did get acquired by Sony, they'd already be gone. Like,
Yeah.
Marathon probably wouldn't have come out. Final Shape would have been, like, actually it for Destiny. Uh, yeah. Bungie would have
Was
been.
Final Shape not it?
Huh?
Was Final Shape not it?
Final Shape was it, but that was post PlayStation acquisition.
Mm.
So they got the money from being bought by Sony to make it what it was, and then they used Sony money to keep it going and get it to the like state that it's in now. Like, it's in maintenance mode. Everybody's gone. Like, they did the actual final patch of like, all right, we messed up some things in the like sunset patch. We gotta like adjust these things, fix them real quick, but that's it. Yeah, so they've pretty much, for the most part, like, ex Bungie people, like, they said that it would have already not existed if it weren't for Sony, and it seemed like they just prolonged the inevitable.
Yeah.
But while we're on shooters, Modern Warfare 3.
Mhm.
Chris, I see you. Did you play on PC?
Yeah.
Oh, you were playing on PC Game Pass. I guess that makes sense because it showed up in the Discord, and I was like, oh, well, you're on. So I had my goal of hitting level 55 to get that trophy. I hit level 55. I got that trophy.
How long did that take? I feel like shit just came out.
Yeah, it was like a week.
Which is crazy to say.
I mean, it was the main game. It was like I get home and I don't have a lot of time. That is a perfect zone for Call of Duty to be in. And
Would y'all be in like the little lobby, like being racist and stuff before the match starts?
No, even when I was playing 100% solo, you would just see me. I'd either load into GVC2 or into DPS and just I can hear the game audio, but there is no voice audio of anybody I don't know, and it'd be like hours later that like Aber or Joanna or somebody else would load into the chat, and it's like, all right, y'all are risk of raining, or y'all pull up and start Marvel rivaling, and
Yeah.
but yeah, absolutely no. I do not want to hear from or talk to anybody in a several-year-old Call of Duty lobby. No.
No,
They're in that shit trying to recreate that old feeling, and I'm like,
Oh, they probably do it in Black Ops 2. I know. I've seen the emblem
Sure.
editor. Like,
I saw like a clip of it, and I was like, I'm not even gonna listen to this.
yeah, I'm like, if that,
this is
like,
overstimulation.
I'd probably be able to handle like the Modern Warfare 3 lobbies. It's probably nothing that crazy because Black Ops 2 dropped, and everybody if you want to wild out, Black Ops 2 is a better game to wild out in than Modern Warfare 3.
That's fair. I did get words of affirmation, so that was interesting to hear.
They talked you through.
No, they were like, "Bro, you're killing it." I think it was like a.
Oh, so you
coaching for the cut share?
It was a search and destroy, and me and the guy who had the bomb, I was like following him to get to like where to plant it and like making sure I had his back. The rest of the team is dead. But we got in there, we got in our little spots, and we were just taking them all out. And the one guy who had died, he was like, "Yo, you guys are killing it," and I was like, "Thanks, man."
This
Is
is
that
like
positive reinforcements? That's crazy. What am I playing again?
what's crazy is like
You're playing with adults.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking marathon, like
Yeah. That's the biggest point.
Marathon, like, you would have to be in just like global voice comms, and people would be like, all right, like, you would. I feel like I talked to teammates like more than half of the time that I was playing that game, and no, I rarely ran into toxic people. I rarely ran into like
It's true.
Marathon was one of those that's like everybody here's an adult. Uh, this is a hardcore ass game. Um, so, but
Yeah.
yeah, Call of Duty at no point ever again. Like PS3, I had no choice. There was not cross game voice chat. But everything after that, nah. All right. Well, I didn't realize I was wearing an entirely Marvel outfit. Like I just kind of threw this shirt on, and I've been wearing this hat. But X-Men 97 Season 2 continues to hit, and the propaganda is real as far as, like, the Marvel animation to Marvel games pipeline is just, like, a straight line. So,
It's
this,
not a pipe. They're next door.
yeah. It's like one
Are they like
Windows.
based off of each other?
They handle a lot of the same things. So like something happened with Magneto in X-Men 97 that made me go play Marvel Rivals just to be able to play as Magneto.
They gave him a fashion
Oh.
in Marvel Rivals. So, it's a free one too. All you gotta do is play. You all unlock it.
And then this week's episode had to do with Wolverine, and to avoid spoiling the episode, I'll just say the Thing and Cyclops. So the fact that they added Cyclops and the Thing to Marvel Cosmic Invasion, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go play Marvel Cosmic Invasion so that I can play as the Thing and Cyclops in kind of the same context as the show. And I mean, it was a Wolverine episode, and they dropped a Wolverine Insomniac trailer, and it's like, I really want to get in here and adamantium
Is that
some
a day
fools.
one for you?
Yeah, that's it's probably gonna be my. Is it my next pre-order? No, my next pre-order is either gonna be Beast of Reincarnation or Tokon Fighting Souls, and then
Yeah.
I think my September game of choice is going to be Wolverine.
Oh,
When's
damn,
Tokon?
it's coming
Is that next
down.
week?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Bro, I'm looking outside. I'm like, it's a lovely fucking day.
It is.
It doesn't look bad from what I can see. Like I'm not seeing rain or anything, but that thunder.
Oh no, it's bad where I am. It's raining like a motherfucker. It is.
I see some
coming
clouds in
fucking
that direction.
down.
I
The
think
Meteorology Controller Podcast.
Yes, but
The very specific.
for the Atlanta metro area.
When's the last time we had an insert name controller podcast? We haven't had that in a minute. Well, if you look here, there's some dark clouds that are rising, and I'm not talking about the town building, dungeon exploring variety. Blue sky over there.
But yeah, so Wolverine 100% is going to be a day one. Like, I'm wearing an
I think that slipped out of
Insomniac.
day one for me. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a single player. Like,
I don't know. That's not the problem. Like, it's doing the things that I would want it to do. Like, it's shorter, it's linear. You just going around murdering. I think when the game actually comes out, maybe I'll be like, okay. Yeah. But I feel like they've already showed a metric fuck ton of that game. But I think the thing that's I think it's weird that he has his X-Men outfit and there's no X-Men. It's like, why the fuck are you wearing a blue and yellow outfit? It's stupid.
It's like a
Is that
proto
like
X-Men thing. There's like a legit, because Jean Grey we've seen in it. Professor Xavier's already like been explained in the story, so like, w- yeah, it while he wasn't on the OG X-Men, like, yeah,
I
there's
mean he old as hell, so
yeah,
you know he been around.
he was definitely around
Yeah.
before the X-Men. So, but this is far enough. Like, by the end of this game, the X-Men will be a thing in like the video game universe, like the Insomniac Marvel universe. I wouldn't even be surprised if like everything we've seen thus far is like the first half of the game, and then like there's the point
I
where
can
it's,
see that, but I'm just sick of them showing the fucking game, man.
well, they haven't in compared to Spider-Man, they haven't shown that much. Spider-Man, it got egregious, and I think if they do another trailer, it'll be really bad. But
What did they show in the combat trailer?
like that's not combat. That's not a spoiler.
Just
The Wolverine combat trailer.
yeah, because I feel like they did
Um,
that at the PlayStation State of Play. I
they
didn't
did. They really
know
didn't.
what they can.
We saw. I think we saw Mystique for the first time, and then we saw
Mm,
Jean Grey for the first time.
mm.
Who, once again, I thought that was Scarlet Witch when she showed up. So that shows where my head is.
They said she looked like Mary Jane.
Yes.
There was something. There was something where the role was being attributed to the wrong actress for a while,
Yeah.
Mm.
but
Mm. Yeah. 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 But yeah, they showed Lady Deathstrike in this trailer. So there's that.
yeah, and I mean, the most recent episode is a Weapon X video or episode, so I'm just down for Wolverine and particularly Wolverine adjacent characters.
Wolverine and friends. Friend of me.
Task Force
Ops.
X.
Yeah. Task Force X. Yeah. I might have to go ahead and start watching.
Oh yeah, so first 4 episodes were an arc. Episode 5 was a standalone, like everybody's calling it filler, but I'm like
Well,
things
people throw that fucking word around. They don't know what filler actually fucking is.
I'm like, first of all,
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. If you didn't grow up on Naruto and Bleach, then don't talk to me about fucking filler, alright?
right, on
We got
episode
filler
that
arcs, filler seasons, filler movies.
Valid.
yeah.
I was watching Naruto filler. I didn't even know this shit. I was like, yeah, man.
Oh man.
I'm like, okay.
Early
Naruto filler is so strong, it utterly warps how you think of the characters.
early
For better or
Bleach
for worse.
filler got me because they would just throw episodes in
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like
and cut to
if
kill
you throw it
Hitman
in a place
Reborn.
that is inoffensive, it makes sense.
Mhm.
Cool, you know, like the Naruto shit was egregious at the end of the actual fucking show, and they're like, "All right, we're
Nah,
not ready
the
to make
filler-
Shippuden yet," so here's another couple years of filler.
Yep.
Have fun. Bro was over here cooking. Yeah, like the Bout arc in Bleach. I think when that had around the time that happened, I don't know where I was at in the manga. because I was like reading it and watching it like almost fucking simultaneously.
Yeah.
And of course, like the physical volumes that were available here weren't that far yet. And but the anime that I was able to access over there was much further. And I'm like, all right, well, shit. And some of the manga that I was able to access here through means, was around the same. I'm like, well,
You just actually reminded me of something that happened this week related to Bleach. Let me.
What you got? Anton's going to the shelf. He picked up an item, put it on his headset.
All right. This
is what you waited for, and this is what you opened.
This was a promotional episode of Bleach that I had this exact DVD in middle school, and this is what got me into Bleach because it came with a volume of Shonen Jump. And I have no idea what happened to my original copy of this because I haven't seen it in years. But this one's still sealed. Found it on eBay. And so,
because it's like,
hell
what's
yeah,
not to love? Dude wearing all black with a white sash, orange hair, a giant sword, cool girl, gloves. It's like, whoa, yeah, sign me up.
And I mean, it just being the first episode, and like with my limited knowledge of means of watching anime at the time, it took me forever to see Bleach episode 2. And then by the time I saw episode 2, I was on a path that would let me get caught up in the anime. And
Yeah.
but yeah, I watched episode 1 of like this shit so many times. And so, yeah.
Because I think when I was watching the Bound arc was happening.
The only good thing I can say about
it was actually coming out like weekly type shit. So I thought it was canon.
No, I realized by then I was definitely reading it by that point. And I want to say they had made it to Hueco Mundo by the time the Bound arc was.
The Bound arc literally starts in between Ichigo versus Ukiura. Like in the middle of the fucking fight.
The Bound arc?
No,
one of the filler arcs.
No,
is literally in the middle of that.
Yeah.
No,
the Bound arc was like before Hueco Mundo.
Doing this shit here.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's go back home. It was like, oh, shit's going to shit when you go back home.
Yeah, but that was the thing. The Bound arc was pre-Hueco Mundo in the anime.
Yes.
And at that point,
it's
they
like
were...
literally, it's the very first thing post-Soul Society.
Yeah, and by that point, they were already in Hueco Mundo in the manga, so... The only good thing I can say about the Bound arc in Bleach is it has one of the best openings, like, full stop.
Yeah, it was solid. Honestly, and it where it came in made sense. Kinda. Like if you're just watching it, it makes sense. But yeah, I remember picking up the manga from Soul Society. I was like, oh. And then around that time, I started learning what filler was. I was like, ah.
It's
and I reflected on Dragon Ball Z and shit that I watched before. I was like, Goku and Piccolo learning how to drive?
Imagine thinking Cone had a significant role to play in the story of Bleach.
Other than being a pervert.
Went from being comic relief.
Ichigo's body getting coochie. Like, nobody was talking about it. They'd be gone for long periods. And you'd be like, alright, guys. So Ichigo probably has some illegitimate children that are technically his, but not.
Yeah, I mean, if we're sticking on the anime trend, it's really Cone's kids. But Cone can't get a physical body until... at some point, they're just going to make Cone, well, they're not gonna do that when the manga comes back. But at some point, they should have given Cone just like a artificial.
A geek guy?
Yeah,
No, the
that's
other
not a
monsters
teddy
got
bear.
geek guys.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but they're like filler only characters, or I guess anime canon characters.
I don't know. But we were talking about Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is a 2D side-scrolling brawler in the Marvel universe. Chris, you have been playing one in the Scott Pilgrim universe with Scott Pilgrim EX, and you beat it.
Yeah. Okay, so I talked a little bit about it because I picked it up last week, talked about it. I was completely right. I guess I just didn't read at the beginning the excerpts of when they were explaining the story. Yes, this comes from like a different dimension, Gideon Graves, that's trying to time travel into this time zone, and that's the main plot of the story, is where you're trying to stop his children from taking over your timeline. But I beat it.
The fact that there's a version of Gideon Graves that has kids is horrifying to me.
3 of them.
That is triply horrifying. That's
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
You know what? One of them is a baby who controls a burger-shaped flying saucer that tries to hit you with giant spatulas. The other one's a girl who is actually kind of like got psychic powers and shit. She was actually kind of hard to beat. And the last one is a vegan with vegan powers who's kind of like an influencer. So he's a bit of like a manosphere kind of guy.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
He's a red pill vegan.
Yeah, red pill vegan who's kind of like, I mean, once you beat him, he starts crying, so it like tracks. Um,
Yeah.
it's a
Also,
wild
Andrew
story.
Tate and his brother just got arrested again.
Shout out to that.
Hopefully they stay going this time.
Because the UK did it, so hopefully the UK does something right.
They got arrested in Miami.
Yeah, but I think the UK like.
Oh, they're the ones. Oh yeah. Hopefully it sticks. God damn.
Right. And if the UK can make Apple change their products, maybe they'll actually
And Nintendo, if
do
we
some.
want to
Yeah.
talk about that.
True.
So
That's true.
in the last couple weeks, all of the Switch One,
Nintendo.
Nintendo in the UK, we're going to see this Switch 2 revision over here real soon. So, Nintendo has, in the past few weeks, because of UK legislation of like having to have user replaceable batteries in like handheld electronics, Nintendo, they're like, we're not going to iterate on the Switch 1 anymore. So, Switch 1, OLED, and Switch Lite are just done there. They're just like, your only option of getting a Switch is the Switch 2. And we haven't seen the Switch 2 system with the removable battery yet, but Nintendo has filed, I think they're patents for removable battery Joy-Cons, the Nintendo 64 NSO controller, and the GameCube NSO controller. All of those having revisions to make it a more user replaceable battery thing. So,
Are they making everybody do that? So like, are smartphones gonna have to do replaceable batteries in the UK?
what it's probably going to do is, because even the Nintendo ones, like what they've shown so far is not just like open your Joy-Con like super easily, and it's still kind of like you have to get a kit from the company to like they're, and so Nintendo's also setting up the support lines for, okay, you want to change the battery in your Joy-Con, we have to send you this kit that'll let you open your Joy-Con, and so it's not old school, like just pop the
Pop
back
them in the
off.
back.
Yeah, it's so they haven't gone that far yet, and
They don't want to make it easy.
I mean easier progress. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're just jumping through hoops.
But yeah, the other thing that I've been doing, other than playing Call of Duty, well, once I got the trophy in Call of Duty, I think that night I realized JJK Season 3 was just on Hulu. Apparently, it was just there the whole time, and I didn't realize it. So, I thought I'd need to get Crunchyroll to watch JJK Season 3, but went on Hulu, I was like, oh! And so,
Pleasant
I
surprise.
made it like halfway through the season. Now, trying to think what the most recent thing that happened. They've convinced Hikari to help them. So,
Yeah. Did you catch the Fight Club references and all that?
no, but Fight Club, like, I've seen Fight Club a couple times, and I just,
Yeah.
it's not one of those, like, I definitely saw the Kill Bill in the Zenin Clan episode. It was straight up, it was like,
Yo, Monkey started ice skating on pools of blood.
The
No
definition of
emotion.
sliding on them.
Sliding on. She pushed up to one dude who was like, one
Yep.
inch punch.
yep.
God damn.
Had the One Punch Man references. Like, there were things like that I was definitely picking up on the references in.
And Anton, that might be the second best episode for the season.
Yeah, fortunately, that episode, I might need to turn the damn light on. Clouds are out here making it not look like 3 in the afternoon.
I thought you were just in a mood.
No, it was. We started recording after 2, the sun was out, and so I was like, shit, natural light.
This is all natural light for me.
Yeah, it's bright out.
This is all artificial light for my monitors. That's how y'all
Still
are seeing
raining over here.
Hmm?
It's very much still raining.
Wow.
I'm looking in Chris's direction, and it's yeah. Clear.
Yep. Yeah.
Seeing some clouds towards Jalen and Anton. So it makes sense.
50% chance of it's still raining.
It's Atlanta, so there's 100% chance it's gonna rain.
Mm-hmm.
The only
Somewhere.
question is when and how long.
Mm-hmm.
So, fortunately, I hadn't been spoiled on the Zenin Clan episode. I have thoroughly been spoiled on the Sendai episode. So,
Oh,
Yes.
That's the one people was like, yeah, we're taking
Everything
like
after.
literally every frame of this shit. We're turning this into some sort of content.
Yeah.
My favorite is still that bit at the end. Like the way they put the yearning in this man's eyes. So I'm like, yeah, these niggas are different. They conveyed that very well.
Love that.
all right. Well, Fortnite is having its Batman Summer. I think that's what they're calling it. So
Is that like a hot girl summer?
yeah, it's
Brat girl summer.
all the cosmetics from this are age restricted items. You have to be playing in a T or teen or up rated, so they're not compatible with any of the Lego modes. They're not compatible. Like, we had been moving towards this since they had the.
For Batman? Like, what the hell are they at?
I mean, Batman's just
Oh.
in swim trunks and a cowl, so.
And a cow?
Cowl.
And a cow.
The mask.
Cowl.
They need to add absolute
COWL.
We need the absolute brick shit house.
It's like, is this the thing or is this Batman?
I love how one of the characters go, "Look, I know you're Batman because you're the only one in town built like that. Like, what the fuck you think you're so? You're the only motherfucker in town built like a brick house. What the fuck going on?"
Like, bro, you're trying to be low key, but you're fucking huge.
What the fuck is that?
Just a massive, massive man.
Did you look
Is
up
it-
But
that
also,
back?
read
GB
Absolute
Batman?
Batman. It is so good. It's such good comics. Like, oh my god, Absolute Batman is
Yeah.
so good.
Absolute
it's so much
Batman
fun.
is when you like, you're not ashamed of your like manga and anime influences, and you're like, you know what, let's lean into that. Actually,
Cool.
It's one of those, because it's when you stop being afraid of your manga and anime influences, you end up just going back to being American comics. Like, it's like when you stop treating yourself so seriously, you just get right back to comic book shit. It's so much fun. Heck, I'm reading and collecting the Absolute Catwoman miniseries. I have variants for issues 1 and 2. It's a good time.
But yeah,
It's a
so
comic books
Yeah.
are great right now. DC comic books are the absolute universe. Don't miss. I can recommend any of them. They're all good.
Yeah, I
yeah,
heard that.
Absolute Martian Manhunter. That shit looks
Is a
crazy.
work of fucking art, and I'm waiting for the fucking collection because that's done. That was a
Yeah.
6-issue mini. That one's done.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I need that shit too.
Right. I am collecting Absolute Green Arrow. That was originally a 6-issue miniseries. Now that's been extended to 12.
Oh sweet. Like I did
Yeah.
see a like a page from like Absolute Martian Manhunter where it's like one of the pages is it's like a white page with like the dude's face on it or Jean's face on it, and I guess the other page is like a colorful spread, but it's some shit that you can only get in physical media because like when you're turning like before you turn the page you can see the back transposed onto the front page, and it's like this is an intentional artistic design so you kind of get that aura effect.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, physical media
Yeah.
needs that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Comic books are great. I can't recommend comic books enough. Like, I have my opinions on like the MCU and like X-Men 97 from comic books. Read comic books. Read this shit. Read the fucking comic books.
Anton, you did have Fortnite CD in the notes, and I was like, is Fortnite coming out with music like CD?
that was a typo. It's supposed to be DC.
DC.
Very different. Because I know I would have gotten to uploading this episode, and I would have been like, "What the fuck was I talking about?" CD.
Fortnite CD's nuts.
It's just Fortnite. It's just this generation's now. That's what I call music.
It's Fortnite Festival, but just like as a standalone app,
Yeah.
like the Nintendo Music app. I'm actually starting to like accrue particular songs from different things that I like. Got Zelda music, Splatoon music, some songs from Mario Odyssey, like the Wii Shop music, all like. But it's a standalone app because Nintendo going to Nintendo.
That's true. They got the Wii Resort music on there, or Wii Sports music on there.
Yes. You have it, Chris. Like you're, all you need is NSO,
Oh, it's on-
and we have the NSO family plan, and it's on iOS and Android. Nintendo Music.
That's cool.
Yeah, the last thing I need is another goddamn music app. Last thing I need is another goddamn app or service subscription.
I mean, this is including the subscription we're already paying, so. And I needed the Sword and Shield gym battle music, especially the other day. So. it's real FIFA. Like when you World Cup, Sword and Shield, all of the
Oh,
gym battles take place in like
Yeah,
tournaments, and it's really like FIFA coded.
yeah.
yeah.
Did y'all see that series of videos of the dude going through each region and giving his starting 11 and the manager?
I saw the one that you posted.
Yeah,
I
I've seen. I don't even follow the dude, but like once you watch one or two videos in the series, they'll like
Yeah.
Instagram will show them all to you over time.
well, Chris
Mm-hmm.
doesn't use Instagram, so
Right. I
YouTube. You
send stuff
do the same
I
thing.
send stuff to Marissa if I want him to see it. That's how that works.
I, now that I've figured out how to embed into the Discord, I'm like, okay, I can I can put Instagram videos here and he'll
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
see them.
See, I tried doing that shit in like a group chat, and it did not work the same. The KK Instagram,
Mm.
Oh,
that it posted a link that led nowhere. I was like, oh, this is quite the opposite.
all right. Well, does anybody have one more thing before we wrap? Oh, I don't know if I talked about it. I went and I saw J. Cole for his second night in Atlanta last night. Uh, shit was
Oh
dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you like it?
yeah,
Well, you said no, but
yeah.
like
Prob-
how was the set list and stuff? Did you do a lot of the new songs?
yeah. Cause he has so many songs. The new album's a double album, and so it's so many songs. But he definitely hit all the notable ones. But then he also did like some Friday Night Lights stuff, and there was like at one point there was like because they have the screens all the way around the top at State Farm, and so
Mm-hmm.
That's much.
he had like a lot of different videos to go along with the different songs. So
That's
like
cool.
the Forest Hill Drive one, it had like a reverse time lapse of him over the years since that album, and then it ended with like him on the album cover. Like so, it went from like looking at him like live, like the camera pointed at him, into like the reverse time lapse. It's just a bunch of pictures of him to like end the song cover of 2014 Forest Hill and then cut lights. So that was cool.
That's
That's
cool.
cool. Yeah, it's always fun when like artists really play around with like their visuals and like they're really intentional about like their set list,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like their state, like basically like really putting on a show type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He built
Like
like his backdrop was a building that's like notable from Fayetteville. It's like one of the big like downtown landmarks, and he's like, if you've been there, you've seen this building. And he's like, and so I rebuilt it for this. And he had a car that would like lift up and go down. It was like held up by wires, and so yeah,
Oh.
his just general set was kind of. It wasn't as the. I think one of the only other times I've been to State Farm for a show, like it was more elaborate than the Lil Baby thing, but it wasn't as elaborate as the St. Pablo tour, cause
yeah. The little baby was pretty bare bones. Like the little
Yeah.
baby was just like, hey, it's me. I got some dancers, and here's a bunch of my other more rich and famous friends.
Yeah.
J. Cole just had like Dreamville Radio open and just had a bunch of different people from Dreamville and Earth Gang and like
Was Jit there?
I think so. That was yeah. That entire part was it was kind of chaotic, but it was cool.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have one more thing. Last night I did finish watching like this season of Witch Hat Atelier. Man, that shit's so good.
Hell yeah.
That's
I
the
recommend it.
Trigger one, right? That's the before Edge Runners 2.
No,
Is there not a witch Trigger thing?
there's there's a like little witch academy.
Oh, and
I
this is
think.
just completely different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Witch Hat Atelier. It was one. It was one of those ones for a while. People didn't know if it would get an anime because like
They didn't know if they could animate it.
yeah. Exactly. And they
And
did.
Anton, you are thinking of Little Witch Academia
Okay.
for
Little Witch
Trigger.
Academia. Yep, yep. Um, yeah, and they were able to animate that shit. It's boy, it's fine. It's like it's such a good story, and it's not packed full of that anime weirdness that anime has become infamous for. Um, since it the story revolves around like a little girl and like three other little girls at a atelier. Um, it's like a little witch class school group or whatever, and their teacher, who's not Gojo, but but yeah, it's good, man. I definitely recommend it. It's on Crunchyroll right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes other places. Um, and the English voice cast is really good. They all have like European accents almost, except for the main character who sounds just kind of American. Um, but essentially, like magic is like a secret, and well, it's not a secret. Like people know magicians exist, but they don't know shit. They know fuck all about magic, um, because the magical class is kind of hoarding that wealth in a sense. Um, so yeah, there's some good themes and plot points in there. But I definitely recommend checking it out. And they wear these stupid little pointed caps.
Hmm.
Um, in the evil faction, they're called the brim caps, and they have all the sauce.
Oh, Madrid, did you get a chance to try Game Hub?
No, no, I didn't check it out. You sent the video over, but I haven't fiddled around with it
Yeah,
or tried to
that's the one.
get it going.
I just want to see if you can start running lightweight PC games on your Mac through that.
Yeah, if I can run Risk of Rain 2 on my Mac, I'm good. I'm good. Like I like going through the Steam list and seeing just how many things I can't play. It's like what the fuck? All those Arc System games. I'm like, how can this not run on here?
Yeah,
Like
but
maybe Strive makes sense, maybe, but the
so
other ones,
yeah,
calm the fuck on.
but yeah, apparently it's a beta thing, and you just have to go into their Discord and say I have this Mac and I'm trying to play Steam games, and they'll let you in the beta. But
Cool, cool. That's not suspicious at all.
I mean, I'd say watch the video. I sent you one video through text, and then now YouTube has this "we're definitely spying on you" thing of like you could send this
Yeah,
straight to somebody's
YouTube
YouTube account.
messaging or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just Anton, so I'll say yes, but like, what's going on here?
It's interesting.
Yeah, anytime I've pretty much any person I've sent a YouTube video directly to through text is now in that list of like you can send it to these people's YouTube account directly. And I'm like, how did you associate something in my text messages?
How'd you know this? What'd you do?
Well, it's YouTube, so you know they're tracking everything.
Ugh.
But yeah, I'd say give it a try, Madrid. sometime this
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
just
I'll definitely,
let me know.
I'll definitely check it out. It make my life a little easier.
All right. Well, until next time, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, CheesyControllerPodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton the number 6, followed by 2X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me in the Discord.
Madrid
You can also find me on the Discord.
and Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
All right. This has been an Anton 6 production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by ChatGPT, and the titles are written by me. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 397 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mega Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Gideon Graves, what the hell are you doing?
We got the Ray Trace Durag Madrid Devon.
There will be rain.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Become annoying. Read comics.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Marvel and its video game vertical. We're going to be talking about DC skins in Fortnite. We're going to be talking about Call of Duty, Scott Pilgrim, Marathon, Jujutsu Kaisen. We're going to be all over the place this week. Alright, stop the recording. Twitch. Are there people in the Twitch? It says 3 viewers.
It could just be us. Just.
Alright, well, I'll raid and get some of that energy in your life. Okay, stopping. Okay, stopping.